Welcome to a very special Real Deal. I'm Jeanette Pavini and I am here at the ever so fabulous and romantic Napa Valley Wine Train. Every week, the Real Deal brings you ways to save money while shopping, ideas on how you can earn a little extra money, and how to hold on to your hard-earned cash. So sit back, relax, and enjoy, because you cannot afford to miss the next 30 minutes. So come take this wonderful ride with me. Coming up on The Real Deal, the 2 things you can do to make sure weight loss sticks.
I was going to be successful. I didn't let not being successful even enter into my consciousness.
Cooking up a real deal.
The savings could be, like we say, from 60 to 75% off.
And clean out that garage, where to recycle those old electronics and help others.
Computers, monitors, any sort of television.
It's like a trip to Europe in your own backyard, dining on the Napa Valley Wine Train.
It gives us a little bit of everything that Napa has to offer: great food, great wine, vineyard views. What else is there?
Plus many other money-saving tips. It's all ahead on The Real Deal. I'm here at the Napa Valley Wine Train in Napa Valley, and I will tell you that this really is one of the best hidden secrets right here in the Bay Area when it comes to a place to get away to and enjoy. I mean, it's right in our own backyard, and you feel like you're actually going to Europe on some exotic trip. It's absolutely fabulous, and we'll have more about it later on in the show. Now, we have been following several Bay Area women as they get healthy and start to lose weight. But it's more than just what they eat. There are 2 other key ingredients that all 3 of these women live by to reach their weight loss goals. We have been following Cheryl, Julie, and Cheryl as they lose weight and get healthy. Over the last several weeks, we have covered how they got off sugar and worked with one-on-one counselors to reach their goals. But it wasn't just changing their eating habits that worked for them. They formed other new habits, like journaling and food preparation.
The journaling was really helpful. It was something in the past, and other programs have journaling also, and I never really committed to the journaling in the past. And I decided this time I'm going to commit to it, and it was really great. And you can go back and I can see exactly what I was eating, and I can see when I did really good, if I wanted to figure out if there was a time when I was losing, and when I wasn't so good, if there was eating something that wasn't really working for me, and it helped me to be more in control.
Julie Conley likes keeping track of what she eats. It keeps her accountable.
We actually check journaling. Journaling is a very important part of our program. It lets us know what we need to do to help you. So the journals are very, very important, lifelong, if you struggle with weight.
When journaling, write the time you eat, log your level of hunger, keep track of your water intake, and write if there was an emotional trigger to your eating. That's what Cheryl did.
Learning about yourself, journaling, and going back and rereading it later, weeks later, always provides insight.
Busy mother of 5, Cheryl says having food prepared and ready to go is her key to success.
I believe that we all overeat for reasons, and I have my own reasons that I overate, and they address those emotional. Physically, they know what to do, they know how the program should work, they can tell you what to do. But I get the emotional connection and the help that I need to deal with the reasons why I overeat. So I'm hoping that I've established a relationship with them for a lifetime.
When it comes to preparing foods, put snack-sized portions in individual baggies. Have water bottles with you at all times. Buy pre-cut veggies and fruits to make it easier. And what works for Cheryl?
On weekends, I try and prep for the week. The diet does have planning, but it's not, overwhelming. I cut my vegetables. I make sure that I always have fruit, vegetables. I take my vitamins. I have a protein shake. And that's about most of my day. The magic is the program for me. The magic is the people for me, the convenience for me, and the connection that I have with the women there. And the magic is the way that I feel and the way that my life is changing. I feel like an entirely different person now.
For your free consultation to Light for Life and a special offer of free weeks and a 15% discount off of food, go to realdealshow.com and click on resources. If you have a weight loss question, email the experts at healthyliving@realdealshow.com. Well, all of us have some old monitors and computers lying around the house that are stashed maybe in the garage or up in the attic. Well, how about a place that you can drop these electronics off to and actually they'll be put to good use? The San Carlos Transfer Station Recyclery is one of several in the Bay Area that allows folks to drop off anything electronic for recycling.
We take cell phones, fax machines, any sort of audio equipment, computers, monitors, any sort of television.
This keeps items out of landfill, but you have to drop it off.
One of the big misconceptions I think people have is when they throw something in their garbage, before it goes to the landfill, someone else is going to somehow sort through it. And that's just not the case.
But more and more folks are starting to catch on. They simply drop off and go. These bins represent 2 days worth of e-waste.
If 6 to 8 tons a week is turned in here, I'm one station, you know, in the entire country. I can't imagine how much material is not being turned in.
Once it's turned in, it makes its way to a recycling plant, like E-Recycling of California in Hayward.
They're taken apart, and every piece of it is reused and recycled and will come back in some other form. The unit is being disassembled. They're taking the plastic case off it right now. All of it's taken apart separately, stored separately, recycled separately.
And if you're concerned about information stored on your computers,
the hard drive is removed where it's stored in a secure area until it can be shredded and destroyed.
There's no reason to be throwing your computers, TVs, any sort of thing of e-waste into the landfill. The plastics don't break down, they're not biodegradable, and again, there's heavy metals in the different components. So ultimately it'll leach into the ground.
For resource information, go to realdealshow.com, click on resources. And while you're on our site, be sure to sign up for our free weekly newsletter so that you can stay in the loop with all the bargains and sales around town. Plus, print up and use hundreds of money-saving coupons. That's at realdealshow.com. Now, here's a way that you might be able to use your areas of expertise to earn a little extra money. Sites like Guru.com allow businesses the ability to search for hired help from freelancers globally, giving freelancers the opportunity to market their services to employers worldwide with minimal costs. Now, you're going to want to stay tuned in because still ahead on The Real Deal, you don't need a big kitchen to cook up delicious meals.
Confined spaces and the perfect dinner party, okay?
Cooking up a real deal.
The savings could be, like we say, from 60 to 75% off.
Take a ride through the wine country and enjoy fine dining.
It gives us a little bit of everything that Napa has to offer. Great food, great wine, vineyard views. What else is there?
Plus free wigs for women going through chemotherapy.
By using the wigs, I feel like the old Sherry.
And bargains for the backyard.
Sometimes even 75% off. So you can always get a good deal here.
It's all ahead on The Real Deal.